Hi, welcome to today's Power Vinyasa Flow. My name is Heather, and today's practice is all focused on strength and balance. We're going to be continuously flowing, continuously moving the body and building that heat up. So this is an intermediate class, and feel free to adjust your practice as needed. If you need to skip any poses, adjust any poses, please do that. If you're all set, let's get started. At the top of your mat, feet hips distance, palms come face forward in front of you, head over heart, heart over hips. Roll the shoulders back, just opening the chest. Inhale, let's all inhale together, one big deep breath, and sigh it out. Before we start flowing, let's take this moment to maybe set an intention if you'd like to for your practice. You can use a mantra or whatever feels right at the moment. It can be really simple, and if you want, you can use mine, which is keep your mind strong and your body will follow. Let's do it. A little bend in the knees. Inhale. Hands come down, around, and up. Palms come to touch. Exhale, fold it all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant both palms, step it back to downward facing dog. So adjusting the hips back. Chest presses towards the thighs. Active arms. If you want to walk it out a little bit, you can. And then root both heels down. Inhale, lift up the right leg. Exhale, squeeze that knee into the chest, shift forward, flex through the front foot, step it right in between the hands. Stay on the ball mound of that back foot, so you're in a little runner's lunge here. And inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, send both hands to your sides. Lean forward. Little kick, come up to a warrior three. Just lifting up the back leg, hands at your sides still, and then swim both hands forward. And then down to the floor. Fingertips to the floor. Lean the torso all the way forward for standing splits. Inhale. Come up to a halfway lift. And then send this back knee, bend it and send it right behind the front knee. Just bending through both, little Shiva squat. Send it back to warrior three. Lift up the hands to the heart, and then step it back, front heel to back arch alignment, open up to warrior two. Inhale, and then exhale, sweep this right hand under, left hand over, look up, and then back to warrior two. Come all the way down to your runner's lunge, just pivoting to come back to the ball mound of that back foot. Plant the palms, step it back to plank. Chaturanga, your version. So if you want to start with the lower version, you can. Keeping the elbows in. Inhaling for cobra. Exhaling to come down. Curl those back toes under. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up the left leg. Exhale, squeeze that left leg into the chest. Flex through the front foot, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Energy through that back leg. And then sweep both hands back. Lean the torso forward. Try to keep your front knee over your ankle. And then kick up to warrior three, lifting up through the back foot, keeping the hips stable, core engaged. Swim both hands forward. You got it. And then down. Fingertips come to the floor. Come to standing splits. Inhale, halfway lift, and then just bend through this back knee and then the front. Send the back knee right behind the front and come back to warrior three. Lifting up, take your time, hands to heart, and then just step it back, wide step, warrior two. Front heel to back arch alignment. Shoulders relax, look forward, and then swim this left hand underneath, right hand up overhead. Come back to warrior two. Take it all the way down. Runner's lunge, plant both palms, nice and strong to plank first, and then chaturanga. Going to upward facing dog and then back to downward facing dog. And we'll all meet here. Take one moment to catch your breath before we move into the next part of the class. So this is a ladder flow class. So we'll be moving through that same exact flow, but adding on a little bit more. Inhale. Lift up the right leg. Exhale, squeeze that right leg, into the chest. Flex through the right foot. Step it right in between the hands. Inhale, high lunge. And exhale, hands come to your sides. Lean the torso forward. Kick up into warrior three. Find your stability, and then swim the hands forward. And then down. Fingertips to the floor, you know what comes next. Standing splits. Inhale, halfway lift, and then just point the back toes, bend through both knees, back knee behind the front. Send it back to that warrior three. And then step it back, wide step to warrior two. Shoulders relax, maybe smile to lighten it up. And then just sweep this right hand down, left hand up overhead. Look up. And then back to warrior two. Straighten through the front leg. Turn those toes in. So this is where we add on. Hands come to prayer at the heart. And then lean into your left side. So bending through the left knee. And if you want to watch me first, for this next part, you're going to pop up. So left knee into chest. Left hand down, right hand up. Flex through this left foot. And then cross it over the right knee. So right above the right knee. Sit down, sink the hips down, bending through the right leg. And then take this left hand up to meet the right. Little figure four chair. And then come back up. Point the toes. Give your knee a little squeeze. And then just release. Let's face forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, hands down, around and up. Exhale, float it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant both palms, step one foot back, and then the other, chaturanga, your version. Shift forward, elbows in, and then inhaling on the up dog, opening the chest, and exhaling where we will all meet to downward facing dog. If those chaturangas become too much, please do skip and just go straight to downward facing dog. Inhale, taking it to the other side. Left leg lifts up. Exhale, shift forward. Left knee into the chest, flex through that foot, step it through. Inhale, hands come up, rise up. Energy in the back leg. And then hands come back. Lean the torso forward. Little kick just to take you to warrior 3. Hands swim forward. And then down. Fingertips to the floor. Standing split. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale, bend both knees, back knee behind the front, Shiva squat. Send it back to that warrior 3. So continuous movement. Step it all the way back to warrior 2. Very strong, making sure you're bending deeply through that front foot or front knee. And then sweep this left hand under. Right hand over, look up. Come back to warrior 2. And then straighten through the front leg, should feel nice. And then turn those left toes in to face what's the right side of your mat. Hands come to heart at prayer. And then just bend into the right knee. Coming over and then popping up. So right knee into chest, right hand is down, left hand is up. Flex through that right foot, that lifted foot. Cross that ankle over the left knee, so on top of the left knee, and then bend down. Sink the hips down. Right hand comes to meet the left. And then lift back up. Squeeze that right knee into the chest, just giving it a hug. And release. Great job. One more time. We're gonna move through that whole sequence and just add on one more pose. Come to the top of your mat. Feet hips distance. Palms come, face forward. Inhale all together. Sigh it out. Little bend through the knees. Fingertips come down, around, and up to the sky. Fold it all the way down. Hands to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Spine parallel to the ceiling. Hands to shins. Exhale, fold it down. Plant both palms. Step one foot back. And then the other. Chaturanga, shift forward. Bend through the elbows. Lift up to upward facing dog. And nice and strong, coming to down dog. Really making sure that we don't get lazy in these postures. We only have to flow one more time through each side. Press your chest toward your thighs. And inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, shift forward, right knee into the chest. Flex through that foot. Step it through. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. And exhale, hands come to your sides. Give it a little kick. First, lean forward, and then give it a little kick up to warrior 3. Swim the hands forward. And then down. Fingertips to the floor. Standing split. Maybe try to go a little bit higher than you did before. This is the last one. On this side. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, bend through both knees, Shiva squat. Come back up. Warrior 3. And step it back to warrior 2. Quick check-in. Front knee is over the ankle. I'm checking in myself. Hands are palm face down, in line with the shoulders, looking forward. Inhale, and then exhale, sweep this right hand under, left hand up overhead. Come back, warrior two. Straighten through that front leg. Turn those toes in to face the left side of your mat. Hands come to prayer at the heart. And then lean over to the left. Bend through that left knee. Pop up. And then flex through this left foot. Cross that ankle over the right knee. Squat down. Lower the hips. Bring that left hand to meet the right. Coming to a little chair. And then from here, we're going to turn to bring our left elbow, or right above our elbow, to this left foot. So you can skip this part if you need, no worries. And left fingertips to the floor, right hand up. Or if grasshopper is in your practice, you can plant both palms here, shoulder width apart. Look forward, and then take your arm balance. Pointing the toes, lifting that right foot. And then coming back where we will all meet in that chair. I know you've been holding it for a while. You can totally release if you need. Lift this left knee into the chest. Squeeze it in. And then drop it down. Woo! Give it a little shake before the other side. And reset. Come to Tadasana, mountain pose. Feet hips distance, palms face forward. Inhale. Bend through the knees. Come all the way, hands down, around and up. Palms come to kiss. Fold it all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to shins, spine parallel to the floor or the ceiling. And float it back down. Palms plant, step one foot back, and then the other. Last chaturanga. Come on, nice and strong. Shift forward, elbows in. You got it. Lift up, inhale. Nice and controlled. Come and shift back to downward facing dog. Take a big deep breath. Reset. Notice where your mind is at. Keep your mind strong and your body will follow. Last bit, inhale. Left leg rises. Exhale, left knee into chest, shift forward. Flex through the front foot. Step it through. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Energy in the back leg. Front knee over front ankle. And then exhale, hands come back. Torso shifts forward. Little kick. Come up to warrior three. Swim the hands forward, and then down. Fingertips to the floor, standing splits. Maybe going just a little bit higher than you did on the last time. And then inhale, halfway lift. Bend through both knees, back knee behind the front. Come back to warrior three. Step it back. Warrior two. Look forward. And then sweep this left hand under, right hand over. Back to warrior two. Straighten through the front leg. Turn those toes to face the right side of your mat. Hands come to prayer at the heart, lean to the right side. And then pop up. Right knee into the chest, right hand down, left hand up. Flex through this lifted foot, cross that ankle over the left knee, and then sink down. Right hand comes to meet the left. And then take the hands to prayer twist. Take your foot right above your right elbow, fingertips to the floor, open twist. Or if grasshopper's in your practice, planting both palms, shoulder width apart, and taking your balance. Look forward and lift up. Plant that foot back down. Come back up to your chair. And then lift up the right knee into the chest. Give it a squeeze and release. Woo! Shake it all out. Hands come to the heart. Amazing job. We're going to start to cool it down now. Inhale. Take the hands up. Exhale. Float them all the way down. Place a bend in your knees. Generous bend. And grab opposite elbows. You can sway a little side to side. And then release the elbows. Bend the knees, coming to sit down on your butt, on your bottom. Scoot back a little if you need to. And then we're just gonna roll slowly, controlled, onto our backs. So from here, adjust your hips as is most comfortable in your shoulders. Soles are on the floor. Take the right knee into the chest. Flex through that foot. Cross that right ankle over the left knee. Welcome to stay here. If you want to take it a little deeper, lift up this left foot. Thread both hands through. You can grab either the back of the left thigh, or if you want to, even a little bit deeper, the top of the left shin. So whatever best suits kind of what you're feeling right now. And just let yourself start to relax. Great, gently release the left leg. Take that sole to the floor. Keep this right leg crossed over though, and just turn to bring your right sole to the floor on that left side over here. Hands can come in cactus arms on either side of you, palm face up. You can look up or just close your eyes. And lift it back up. Uncross. Sending that right sole to the floor. Left knee comes into the chest. Give it a squeeze. And then flex through this left foot. Cross it over the right knee. Welcome to stay here, or lift up that right foot, thread the hands through, either grabbing the back of the right thigh or the top of the shin. Maybe releasing any deep breathing, any breathing practices you might have been using during this class. Just let yourself come back to your natural breathing. And gently release. Bring that right sole to the mat. And then just turn the hips to bring your left sole to this right side of your mat, to the right side of you. Hands come in cactus arms. Bent elbows, palms face up. You can look up or gently close the eyes. Come back up, uncross. Send one sole and the other to either corner of your mat. Legs out wide, palms come face up on either side of you. Just resting the arms, resting the mind, and all the bits of the body. I'm going to leave you here in Shavasana today. Please do take one. It really helps just to reset the body and let it kind of process everything that we just did. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I know this was a little bit of a harder flow, but I'm so proud of you for sticking with it. And please let me know afterwards if you would like to see more classes like this. I'm pretty curious. Just let me know in the comments down below. Have a good one. I'll see you next time, and namaste.